Hello mis amores, today is an exciting day because I'm wearing my workout gear. And by that I mean I just put on a vest that I bought once but never felt confident enough to wear outside my house, and so I bought it when I still did home workouts, which I no longer do, and so now it's just collecting dust in my closet. But I thought it would be fitting for this video, and so I'm wearing it finally. Not sponsored, I just realized. But today I thought it would be fun to go out and buy all of the protein snacks that I could find. And by snacks I do not only mean protein bars, because that would be boring. That's like the easiest snack you can find. So maybe I could do a separate video on protein bars. I actually did buy a lot though, and I'd known it beforehand, but I had to realize again when I bought all of this stuff how expensive protein stuff is, especially at checkout. I was like, girl, I am not the check it out girl, and I'm not checking out. Check it out. Overall, I probably paid like 60 euros for all of the stuff that I bought today, which that's not even how much I spend on groceries every week. So anyway, let's get it started. Also, I went to 3 different stores, so there are probably still more out there, but I'm trying all of the protein snacks that I could find. First, I went to a drugstore and they have their like own brand of fitness stuff. They surprisingly had a lot of like interesting things that I've just never tried before, and I'm gonna start with the most intriguing stuff, which are protein waffles. Also, DM sponsor me please, because it's the kind of drugstore that you just go in and you literally want to buy everything, even though you need none of the things that you're looking at. Like probably this protein waffle, but maybe it's good. To be fair, I think they're like sportness line could do with a design upgrade, but we can talk about that when we talk about our sponsorship. For everyone who's interested in the numbers, this is 21 grams of protein on 100 grams. So this entire waffle is 13 grams of protein. Oh no, I carried it in my bag, obviously. Not even for that long. I wish I could have shown you like a full-on waffle, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It smells like waffle. Does it? Well, let's hope it'll taste good at least. Cheers. Oh. The flavor is really nice. Initially I was like, I mean, you heard it. But the waffle itself is so dry. I feel like it's expanding and getting more and more in your mouth. Oh, what a shame, because damn, what a shame, because the flavor is actually really good. I definitely need something to drink with it. Probably more so a coffee, because the water is kind of ruining the vibe right now. Do you guys know of a great protein waffle brand? Oh, it's also a limited edition? They don't always have it, or they just pretend to be a limited edition and they actually have it all the time. I have to give it a 6 out of 10. Flavor wise, it's a 10 out of 10. I really like the flavor. That doesn't matter. Let's just get something out of the way that I really don't feel like eating right now. I just feel like I had to at least have one of these things. I bought vegan protein balls. I'm sure you have heard or tried or made yourself some energy balls or even protein balls. Usually they're based on a date mixture that you then form into a ball and mix obviously with other like nuts and stuff. I love me some date, but these like energy or protein balls, they really do not do it for me. They're fine, but if this was the only thing left, if I was really hungry, then yes, I'd eat it and I wouldn't hate it, but it's just really nothing I'd ever go for. This is proportion, which is 40 grams, 8 grams of protein. So less than the waffle. I don't even know what the protein in it is. Peanuts, I guess. Dates, rice starch, grape juice, rice protein, pea protein. Yeah, cheers. Oh, this one is dry. You need a little more date in it. I mean, it's not bad. The waffle was 165, by the way, euros, and this is 195. So you'd get more protein for cheaper with a waffle. This is also 6 out of 10. It's like fine and nice. It actually tastes good. I need to move on to something savory, because otherwise I'll just too much sweetness. I'm moving on to something that I've been, not this exact one. Like whenever I'm home, I've been craving tortilla chips or totopos or something like that. And whenever I go to the grocery store, I forget about it. And then I come back home and I'm like, oh no. And it's been going on for like at least a month or two. Okay. That's me being dramatic. Maybe like 2 or 4 times in the last 2 months. Oh, by the way, sorry. In Germany, we say tortilla chips to something like totopos or Doritos. So these are vegan tortilla style chips. High protein, 30% of protein per. All of this is 13. What does that mean, 30%? So per portion, which I guess is this entire bag, there is 20 grams of protein in there. What's it made of? Corn, pea protein, brown rice, spices, and a bit of oil. Gluten-free and vegan. Ugh. They smell like cat poo. As long as they don't taste like it, right? They look very artificially made. This Oh, here we go with the sandiness again. Flavor is really great. Pretty intense, actually. Yeah, I don't know why they also taste kind of sandy or become kind of sandy, but they taste really good. I would still be craving the totopos or Doritos after this. They're baked, not fried. They're good. I like them a lot, even if the texture is off. And they also, like, it says tortilla style or Dorito style chips, so I give them that. These are 8 out of 10, by the way. $2.29. Told you guys, it's expensive. You can probably get a bag of Doritos for that, and that's like probably double that. Let's continue with a snack that I've had before, just not this exact one. These you can probably find like in so many places by now. This is like a lentil snack, and these are like small snack sized ones that are also bell pepper flavored. Bell pepper is such a typical chip flavoring in Germany. Like, it's probably the most popular one. I've actually seen TikToks of people, especially Americans, coming to Germany, and they're so surprised whenever they go to the grocery store of our chip flavor selection, because like 80% of them are bell pepper flavored. I've tried pretty good ones of these. They're not gonna give me not even remotely the same feeling of whenever I eat chips. See, it's just these little lentil puffs. Oh, I've had better ones. Damn, these are not really good. This entire bag, 10 grams of protein. Not that much. I would not buy these again. These are a 4 out of 10, mainly because I've had better tasting ones. Let's move on to something sweet, and we can actually compare something now. Again, I went to like multiple stores, and randomly I found basically the same chocolate twice. Both of them are hazelnut white chocolate crisp, which is so specific. They didn't have like dark chocolate or a nutty chocolate or something. Like, it's so random that they're both white hazelnut crisp. Per 100 grams, these have 30 grams of protein. Wow. And per 100 grams, these also have 30 grams of protein. This one might be $2.49 and this is $1.95. So this is cheaper. I still think it's the same. It must be the same, guys. I don't like white chocolate, by the way. It's not that I don't like it. It's just usually it doesn't have flavor and is sweet. Ew. Well, it's definitely not white. Open up the safe. Bitch just got a lot to say. Safe. Guys, this is the same chocolate. This is the same chocolate. This is the exact same. Oh my god. Well, run to DM then, because they're cheaper. It's just so weird that this one has more fiber and stuff. Let's try the DM one first, the cheaper one. That's actually really tasty. Oh, bitter. Bitter, 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 bitter. No, but not unpleasant. This tastes better than the normal white chocolate. Now let's try the other one. These are the same. You cannot tell me anything else. They look absolutely identical. They taste the same. Both at 8 out of 10. That is so funny to me. Look at me, I'm laughing my ass off. This is so funny. We have another comparison. The M had a protein cookie, a half-baked one, and then I found this other one, protein cookie, vegetable source of protein, American cookie dough. But obviously they look different because this one is thinner and bigger, and this one is fatter. 22 grams of protein for this entire cookie. And this one is 19 grams for this entire cookie, but this one also contains a little less cookie. So technically this one contains more protein. This one doesn't really look like a cookie much, does it? It's also very soft, but I mean, it is half baked. The other one is falling apart. So we're just gonna take a piece of it. They both smell heavily like vanilla flavoring. This one is €2 and this one is $1.25. Let's try the more expensive one now. It's definitely tougher. It's fully baked probably, not just half baked. Cheers. Oh. Why is it kind of sour or acidy or... It tastes like I'm not supposed to eat this. It tastes like I'm eating, I don't know, like a scented candle. The texture is like so tough and crumbly and like literally sand this time. Ew. I don't want to be dramatic, but this is like one of the worst things I've eaten in a long time. Because I usually eat everything. But this, I don't know if I could eat this. Maybe dipped in coffee. That must be like a 1 out of 10 for effort, maybe. And that's like really pushing it because I usually don't do uneven numbers. So DM, please save me. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's better. It's like kind of edible. I feel like I'd get sick after 2 bites. It tastes a bit like Magdalena's. Then it also becomes weirdly sour-ish. It's very strange. Wow, I guess cookies are really hard to make. I don't know if I'd even want to dip this into my coffee. Like, I'd feel sorry for my coffee. I feel like this entire video I've been like doing this, which is not great for my forehead. I know we just had a cookie and now I'm really afraid, but they also had a protein brownie. I'm not very excited anymore after the cookie, to be honest. This has 19 grams of protein per 75 grams. It looks cute. Looks like it has a lot of chocolate chunks. It smells like a store-bought brownie. It is dry.
That is not a brownie.
That is a cookie. You can't call it a brownie if it's not fudgy as fuck. This tastes like a protein bar. Technically, this would probably also be a 6 out of 10. I could definitely not eat the whole thing. I have drinks also. Let me get some drinks. Actually, the drinks. The drinks is where it gets crazy. The prices at least. €3. The other one was €3.79. Another €3 one. One was €4. This one, ESN is like a known brand, right? You better fucking work, bitch. This is a protein clear drink. Fresh cherry flavor. I don't think I necessarily had to put them into the fridge, but I did. Although a note might be weird, I'm just asking. But do you guys prefer like cold drinks or not? Because I've come to find out that I prefer room temperature drinks. Like obviously if it's like carbonated, then it might be nicer if they're cold, but I don't really drink carbonated drinks. Anyway, I think this clear protein drink is something that many people often drink during their workouts. What do I even know? This entire bottle contains 20 grams of protein. I mean, this is like good for like on the road, I guess, but protein powder in and of itself is like very expensive already. Some of them sell for like 20-30 euros and you'd get probably 40 times of this, so it's very expensive. I hope this is good. Ew. I've also never had a clear protein drink, so I don't know if I could be a fan of this. Oh, so sweet. I expected sweetness, but not, wow. This tastes like a lollipop, yeah, really not my kind of flavor. It's not bad. Guys, this was €4 fucking though. €4 for sugar only. 0 sugar. It is recommended to consume up to 3 servings per day. €12 per day. I cannot give this more than 4 out of 10 points solely because this costs €4. If you want to sponsor me, then I can give it an 8 out of 10. Another clear one. This is a wild berry one. This is again from the drugstore. This is $1.95. So this costs half of it, and it also contains 20 grams. It smells like wild berries. Wild berry lillet. Ah, it's not so sweet. Also 0 sugar, so only sweeteners. It almost feels like I'm drinking water after the other one. Wow, this one is so much better. And it's like half the price. Really good. I like this. This I could definitely see myself drinking. I'm really offended by this now. €4? That's crazy. I have another like more shaky one. This is a coffee shake. Vegan. It's made from pea protein. 400 milliliters. Contain 20 grams of protein as well. So you even have more protein in this. Oh, there's also dates in there. So it's not a protein shake. Just like the next two ones, it's more of a meal. Don't really know what to think about it, but I guess if you're on the road and stuff, can be helpful to just drink something. I don't know if it could ever really satisfy me. Ew. That is not good. I love it. This is not coffee enough. It's like, again, weirdly sour, which I don't even know where that comes from. It's fair trade though, so 10 out of 10. This is €3. I wouldn't buy this again, let's just say that. I've got another like protein meal from my nemesis now. Ooh, this is made in collaboration with a soccer player or football player, Thomas Müller, a German one. I really only wanted to try this because it's cinnamon cereal flavored and that just intrigued me. So could this then be like a breakfast alternative? But then breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, so I wouldn't want to miss breakfast. This contains 12 grams of protein only. Not that much in comparison to all the other drinks we've tried. It smells kind of like my ramen that I usually order. And I think I'm getting the cinnamon cereal. Okay, let me just try it. Why is this brand so sweet? This is $2.99. Somehow I'm still getting my ramen, which is weird because it's so sweet. It's definitely not as sweet as the cherry one. This isn't doing it for me. The flavor is very weird. I would definitely drink this over the cherry one. Okay, this is gonna be the best protein meal though. I really like the design. So sporty. One bottle, one portion, one meal. This is 20 grams of protein. Again, girl, what did you do with this Thomas? Let's just blame Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller could not have a more stereotypically German name, right? Thomas and Müller is like, wow. This is berry flavor. It's not. That's the brand. It is berry flavored after all. This one is also pretty expensive. This is $3.75. This one is vegan though. ESN wasn't. Oh, the smell really reminds me of. So when I was younger, I was a little chubbier, and then I would at some point try to lose weight or had some conversations with my doctor and stuff, and they told me to try out this like diet shake, which I guess is essentially that, because I had to drink it instead of eating a meal, which looking back, like why would my doctor suggest that to like a growing teenager? But that's another issue. This smells exactly like that, so it's not really bringing back great memories. It doesn't taste very good. The berry flavor is very artificial. Also, it just tastes like a shake that you mix yourself with like powder, but the powder hasn't really dissolved properly. It's also pretty thick, but it feels still a little powdery. And it's bitter. This one has not been a great experience. So I have not really been the biggest fan of the drinks, have I? I would definitely go for the cheapest one. Like it almost tasted a bit like a lemonade. Protein gums? My like forehead just can't in this video. I'm just irritated by everything. Protein gums? That's so weird, right? I don't know what in this ups the protein proportion, which is 12 grams. They contain 1.8 grams of protein per 100 grams, 15 grams of protein. So that is quite a lot, huh? Especially for gums, blackberry and maracuja, passion fruit. I guess I'm gonna go for passion fruit first. Oh. The flavor is nice. Very hard to eat. It actually feels like I'm eating plastic. Why does protein stuff usually get bitter in the end? Yeah, they're very hard. But like if you're into gummies, I think flavor-wise, they're really good. I'm not really into gummies. I guess I'd opt for these ones because added protein and they taste like gummies. Yeah. I don't really love the texture, but I still want to give them an 8 out of 10 because I've never seen protein gummies before. They're also just $1.65. So here I've only got chips left. Sour cream and onion. Per 100 grams, we've got 43 grams of protein. This is soy-based. I'm intrigued because almost half of it is protein. It just looks like the lentil puffs again. It smells really good. It smells like pizza. Yum! Very heavily flavored. Either €3 or $2.79 or so. Pretty expensive, but these is the best thing I've tried today. 10 out of 10. I really like these. They taste good. They feel good in your mouth. I mean, they're not really giving chips because they're harder to eat. They don't like break apart that easily because they're a little thicker. Like I would eat them instead of chips. Well done. Got ice cream! I've got high protein ice cream. I really want to compare it to like a normal ice cream. I've gotten the vanilla salted caramel flavor, mainly because because this contained the most protein out of all of the flavors that they had available. Recently, I have had quite a bit of ice cream, so I wouldn't mind a protein ice cream. Per 100 grams, this contains 10 grams of protein, which isn't crazy much. At the end of the day, if it tastes good. Oh, very sweet. This tastes like a really good ice cream. And you can pretend it's a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with a bit of ice cream every now and then. Just putting that out there. But eating this, you can like feel a little bit better about eating it because you can say, oh my god, at least it's high in protein. Tastes just like normal ice cream. But guys, this video kind of drained me. That was a lot. And most of it wasn't really good. I didn't have high expectations, but somehow I still was disappointed. Most of it just really wasn't great. The texture is usually off. What I have learned from this is that I'm doing everything right, staying away from these kind of snacks and stuff and just getting my protein intake elsewhere. Except for these ones were bomb. That was a hard workout for me. I can finally take off this vest now that I'm done working out. I think I actually should though, because it is quite tight. I do feel like I need another workout after all of this because it was just all so sweet and just didn't feel like I'm doing my body any favors really. Or guys, just tell me what is good, but this is all that I could find and tried. Anyway, I'ma call it a day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I see you again next week, which I will also say in Spanish in a little while. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Entonces nos vemos la próxima vez. Bye.